Good afternoon, I am Takamazak. Welcome back to Tales of Phantasia. Last time, Morlia Gallery. This time, Morlia Gallery. So we're going to get to the point here really quick. That Beastman battle is just... the Beastman with the pigs is probably the most difficult battle in here, I would have to say. Every time I'm in that battle, it could go either way, honestly. Let me resort this by usable first. I will do... what do I want to do? Apple gummies. I never upgraded the gummies, which I don't really care about, to be honest. Homie poison, let me get a remedy bottle. Oh, several people poisoned. Now we're doing okay on TP for the meantime. That's really, I think that's really the only battle I worry about without the death flowers getting a little out of control there. This room, if you remember, I think have we seen this since the Sylphs? This stuff does a little bit of damage to you, but if you come in here, you can hear it. Heard a voice just now. It's a nice little lizard. What kind of creature are you? This is a rift into the realm of magic. You mortals should not have come this close to it. What an odd creature you are. Such a comedic appearance, yet such a stern demeanor. You're really from the magical realm. Yes, I'm the chameleon. Our world is being terrorized by Douse. Would you like to help us save it? I thought summoning was an art forgotten centuries ago. I suppose you could say it's made a bit of a comeback in the last few centuries. Regardless, I have some contract rings, and if you have the emerald ring from wherever we got the emerald ring from. One was from the glaciated cave, and the other was from... yes. I don't remember. I'm not going to use Chameleon. I think Chameleon is... I think it's attempted instant death, if I remember right. If I get into an easy battle, I'll summon it and just kind of show you what it does. Easy battle meaning... this. Oh, okay, everybody's gonna go. Sometimes they're gung-ho, sometimes they're not gung-ho. Let me do one shot of that. Have we seen the Ishizu anyway? I think this might be one of the battles I didn't get to show the first episode. Or the first episode of the Morlia Gallery. Nah! Okay. This thing's not that bad. I think if you hit it... maybe it's just with physical attacks. I thought it did a kind of blink after every time it... yeah, it does that. It disappears. And then you kind of waste MP. Unless she comes out right when you cast Indignation. Which is unfortunate for that beastie. Okay. Well, I showed it off. That's all I really care about. Sage if you want it. And a creamy cheese if you're so inclined. Keep the HP way to get it. Can I get out of here? I made it out! Hot diggity dog. A couple of the Maxwell clones there, nothing too intimidating. I think I went over it briefly, but those guys very frequently drop question mark bows. The name of it is escaping me at the moment. See those houses over there? Just imagine how many dwarves this place must have oozed. It oozed. Oh, here we go with this. Okay, this battle's relatively easy. Let me see if Chameleon is a group. Chameleon is not a group attack. Well, this isn't really a battle to play with, but... okay. Just keep these things damaged is all you want. Target her. Try to keep them back. They don't have a lot of HP, like I mentioned the first episode. Berserker Bow! I don't know why that came into my mind. I think it's called the Berserker Bow. If you are a Chester fanatic, you can give that to him and he will be significantly more... whatever you're doing, no. I don't need to be aspirated. Stop it! The Maxwell clones, too, can cast... if you keep them left alone long enough, they can cast Explode, which is very heavy fire damage. I did about 4,000 to most of my people, so just be careful of that. That's why I'm always keeping my HP pretty beefy in here, just because things can... I can't say it enough, things can get out of hand very quickly. Make sure all the buttons are pushed. Very simple puzzle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Left to right, then hit number 2. Excuse me. This is an emergency exit like we've seen in the Morlia Gallery before. I don't know if it's worth showing off again, but yeah. Alright, so how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to get all of the treasure from here on out on the way back. Yes, I said back. We need to walk back out of here because there's not a quick escape. That is our last attempt to escape. So I'm just going to kind of bullet through here. I need to go down. It will make more sense why when I get to the end. So when you get that, go up. And then I believe there should be a staircase. Jeez, explode is brutal. I'll use some gummies. It's more efficient just to heal with mint, but I'm going to use one of those for now. How am I actually doing on his skills? He's trying to master teleport, 75 of that, and 95 of that, so... yes, and then... I think I want to go down. I'm gonna... Oh, there. Okay. Holy battles, Batman. I think I want the stairs, and then... Oh, God. Oh, no, I don't want these stairs. I think this is the one that turns left. Alright. Now I think it's down. Yeah, it's really tedious to get through here the rest of the way. I think I want the first. Wild wolf there. No such luck for the drop. I need to go down. I just don't remember exactly when I need to go down. A half butt guide, but it's dark and you can't see nothing. I didn't mean to do her, but so I need to get down those stairs. So let's go over here, then down. Boy, those min battles take forever. Okay, here's some stairs. I like stairs. I think I like this way. I think I like this way. Left we go. And there should be an exit somewhere over here. Hey, exit. And this screen. But here we can get a weapon. I believe that's something useful for once. Jesus. Rune bottle? Or rune bottles... I think it's alphabetical after that. Let me use a rune. Are you? So if I grab this, this will make things a little bit easier. So if we get the Bahamut's tail, we get a nice little 440, 20, something like that boost to our slices and our stabbies. So this room, okay, from here on out, if there's any issues with like epilepsy or anything, as you kind of saw briefly, it flashes. So if you're susceptible to that kind of thing, it's basically the rest of the dungeon. So I just wanted to give a pre-warning there before I got too much further. The idea is that it's completely dark with the exception of a flash every 5 seconds or so. So just, I don't know what precautions people take that are prone to that type of thing. So just wanted to give a heads up with that. But the lights here give an indication of where pathways are. So I'm going to go up 2. And then I'm going to go over 2. There will be rocks and stuff in your way. So just use a little bit of caution. Down. Man, like 3 out of the last 4 battles have been those mims. Let me get a pine gummy. I don't know if it was just a thought or if it's something actually said. But I'm using the pine gummies first because I can still upgrade orange gummies into pine gummies because I have a lot of rune bottles. I'm going to go down as far as I can go. What that looks like as far as I can go. And then over 2. But on a positive note, if you've made it this far, you can probably comfortably get through the rest of the dungeon. There is no boss fight. It's just the battles in here are the tests themselves. Maybe there's 21 floors. So this is a puzzle room. Another puzzle room. And the trick to these is these guys push you. So what you do is you just get hit by that guy because there's nothing you can do. They hit you if you're within eyesight. So I guess you're not supposed to be able to see this. And then that guy will push you up. So you want to use this guy to push him past. And then use this guy to push you past him. I don't think there's anything else in here. So I will just grab another jade ring. If you want to upgrade that to a fairy ring, I guess that's a thing you can do. Shit, maybe there's 22 floors. There's more junk in here, I believe. I didn't show this battle off yet. The Hell Lord and the Yui Naru, I think the Yui Narus can do something disgusting. We already know the Hell Lord can summon Lich, so I will get up in their business. I'm probably going to keep it at Teleport and Soul Forge for the rest of for the skills for the rest of the game. Teleport I just love. And then Soul Forge helps me out with, again, I might have said this the first time we entered this place, but it attacks from more of a distance, so when I'm fighting things like the Mim or the Bigfoot in here that has basically a physical shield, they hit it from a distance, so he's not actually diving straight into that with Teleport. Chop this Hell Lord's face off. He's having a bad day. The Hell Lord. Chop. Hassan, chop! Okay. I think there's loot in here. Again, I don't care. A lot of it's just hot garbo at this point. If I pass it, sure. I don't know why they decided to do that, but there you have it. One more room here. And then this is basically the penultimate room. Again, flashing. I can't do anything about it, so. Pine gum. No. Mixed is probably fine. Who cares? We're gonna have so much money after we get how we. Oh yeah, we've more than made our money back from that. Wild wolf battles, just in case things get out of hand, like you see here, they can be run from fairly easily. It's the second quickest running battle aside from Urchin. So let's raise some corpses here. If that gets out, like I said, if that battle gets out of hand too, you're just kind of doomed. So I want to go. This way. Let's just go to I'm gonna go take these stairs. I'm gonna take left. Take these stairs, and I think I go down. Everything looks the same in the dark. I remember going between two treasures, so that's good. Okay, I think I'm on the bottom, which is good. There should be a down. Okay, we want to go in here. Here's another. Keep an eye on my HP here. Clarth is getting pretty low. I will throw a resurrection. I forget where he is exactly. Somewhere in here. Hey, you! Eh? Me, behind you. Who or what are you? Me, Gremlin. Who let you in Gremlin's new home? Your new home? What do you mean? Me from Magic World, but now me have to live here. Clarth, do you think I could contract with such a creature? Hey, what you saying? Nothing. Say, are you hungry? Food. Feed me. Give me something good. It's yummy, yummy magic. I'll make sure you have plenty to eat. Okay, Gremlin out, funny man. Feed Gremlin now. First, we've got a contract, but which ring should we use? I think that ring, pity. And if you have the sapphire ring, you can get the final summon of the game. Unfortunately, we don't get to listen to the Battle of the Spirits again. Ouch. Why did it do that? Alright, we gain the ability to summon gremlins. Unlike Chameleon, this one actually is useful. What an odd creature. Gremlin, I believe, does non-elemental damage. Does it say? It doesn't specify. I guess it doesn't specify here either. Yeah, Gremlin is very strong. I'm gonna get, obviously, being in the final floor of this. Let me make absolutely sure. Okay. I'm just gonna, again, I don't even recall if there's any treasure in this room, but I'm just gonna jet. Because I am almost to where I want to go. Actually, I have a lemon cake now. Let me see. Yellow cake. Sorry, that's why I couldn't find it before. Can you actually kill it? No. Run away! Don't indignate it. I thought you could kill it with that. Maybe only a Mahjong tile? I don't have... Never. Just run. It's not worth... No. Just... No. There's a chest there. Don't care. We going up. We going all the way up. And eventually, can I have a light? There. Eventually we go in here. And we've done it! Almost. There's a very well-positioned save point right here. Let's see, I'll use a pine gun. And then I'll just heal. Okay. So I'm a little bit behind, I think, where I want to be. I don't know where... I'm checking the time. And I'm trying to get a ballpark of where I am, but I don't have any idea. If we come up here, I'll make sure you save just in case. I said there's not a boss battle in here, and I'm half right. Because technically the Wyvern is a boss battle, but he's really not. He's kind of a joke. So I will... There, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to teleport him into the corner. And then we are going to origin him and... Or not origin, actually. We'll get the cooler one out here in a minute. What I meant to do is I have not put very many flare bottles to use. And get back. And I want... Well... Clarus does not like to summon Oh, Jesus. He does not like to summon Gremlin on his own for whatever reason. But he should, because Gremlin is good. But I'm slowly pushing him back into the corner. 6,000 damage. Very nice. So basically, I could probably turn the other two off with the exception of elemental weaknesses. Gremlin's really good. Yeah, there. That's all that battle is. It's not that challenging. Just keep wailing on them, and we've actually seen that fight before, so... Okay, thanks, bye. Or a similar clone to that fight. Can I please make it? Thank you so much. Alright, for all of our trouble, we get all of this loot in here. Miracle Gummy you can't carry anymore. Miracle Gummy you can't carry anymore. A mixed gummy. Okay, I should probably use those. This is where I wanted to get, so that's why I kind of tanked all the way through here. There's Miracle Gummies out the butt. 2 more mixed gummies. This will help you get back out, so I might as well use them. Miracle? Why would Miracle Gummies be... They're not. They're right there. I was gonna say, why would they be lower? Put that to use, might as well grab them. I don't think there are any battles in here. Obviously, the thing in the main platform is what we really came here for. Alright, we get a Scout Orb, key item. A weapon? We get a Book of Spells. We get the Extinction spell. Earlier in this dungeon, there's a single target instant death attack. This is a multi-target instant death attack. So, and we get our last book of sword techniques, the Thor's Wrath. Okay, one very important thing I want to do. We just got the Scout's Orb item. Actually, let me do that one. Rune. What? I always think they're going to be on the top, and they're not. Probably looked right over it. Rune Bottle. I believe this is an okay weapon. I don't think it's better than the... Oh, it is better. Oh, okay. But I think, is it Holy Elemental? Does it say? I forget. I think there's a way to tell if it's Holy Elemental. I'll equip it for now. And then, the other item I wanted to use. The more important item we get is the Scout Orb. So what the Scout Orb does is it's basically like a Holy Potion or a Dark Potion with infinite duration and infinite changes, and you no longer need those. So that is kind of why I darted through here, because now we cut the encounter rate significantly getting out of here, and it's not going to be nearly as much of a pain to go around and get all the treasures. I wasn't really concerned about level. I'm way more than high enough level to slap Douse in his face. Honestly, if you can make it through this dungeon, you can beat the game. So that's it for now. I'm going to take a much-needed break after all that. So until next time, I'm Takamazak. See you later.